not to toot your own horn, but underneath all that, you have to start out with an architecture, and Tallan was immensely helpful in helping us think through these dimensions. You have to think through an architecture that enables that, and that also ensures that you deliver the right information to the right people. So again, we have all these privacy and security issues we have to be concerned about, and so we want to make sure that we're giving the information to the right person that they should have access to. And again, that comes back to, fundamentally at the design stages when you're thinking through all this, you need to partner with someone who's, to use your expression, been to the rodeo a couple of times.
Yeah.
Somebody like Tallan that was helpful for us to think through.
Especially on the security side.
Yep.
I mean, obviously that's hugely important, and what I'm seeing here is on the B2B side, you don't have control over the organizational structure of your business partner, business clients, right? And so you kind of have to adapt or make the system be able to adapt to their org structure, right?
And let them drive it. So the process, the system we put in place lets the administrator, as we call them, in that partner organization, and we have over 1,000 partners in that partner organization, set up the system for themselves, for their organization. Right?
Yeah, perfect. Empowerment.
Yeah, exactly.
Inevitably, when you're thinking about change or innovation, change happens, and change can be scary for some people. Right. I just wanted to ask you if you've come across that, and if you guys had to think about change management and how do we innovate? Because if we don't innovate, we're going to get disrupted. But if we want to innovate, how do we innovate at a pace that doesn't necessarily scare people away?
Yeah, it's another great question, and I don't know that there's a perfect solution. I think a couple of things. There is only so much absorption of change that can be pushed out and readily accepted at any one time, right? Particularly if you're thinking about the B2B space where you have repetitive transactions. So they're expecting that the system that they logged into yesterday is generally the same system they're going to log into today, because they're taking shortcuts too, right, to get their job done as quickly as possible. And if you keep changing that system, it's disruptive. On the other side, there are demands in the marketplace that we like to react to. So we run our organization completely agile, where every 6 weeks we have a release. And so on the other side, we're trying to be as reactive and receptive to comments and suggestions from our partner network, from our customers, from our employees, and make the system better over time, right? And so you have to sort of balance all of that very carefully. And in the mortgage industry, there are times when the mortgage industry is very busy. So springtime, there's a lot of home purchasing going on. We're going to be busier than in December when things sort of slow down a little bit. End of month, when you're trying to close a lot of loans, tends to be a busier time. So you have to be cognizant of all of this, and just try to always strike that balance.